I'm not the kind of guy to give up, so got some tools, regrouped, thought things through a little bit. Let me show you what I got. All right, so I got this Milwaukee Diamond Max bit, and so this is basically like a hole saw. So it's going to drill it on the edges there where it's got a diamond tip, and then the center is hollow. All right, so I'm going to try to go in and basically, and you can see I've already been doing some work here, and I scratched the head. So I don't know what I'm going to have to do about that, but yeah, it is definitely working. It's cutting down there. Basically, this is 3/16 of an inch, which is 5 millimeters. And the actual bolt itself is 6, and then there's the helicoil on the outside. So what I'm thinking is, you know, if this is working and I'm actually able to cut, I'm going to keep it center, do the best job I can to keep it center, and then re-tap it as soon as I get this clear. Here's about the 5-minute mark, so this is actually going pretty well. Hard to tell the depth on the camera, but I mean, that's easily down there. I'd say about 4 or 5 millimeters. Got a shot at redemption here. So basically, I was able to use this bit here, and I was able to get the middle out. So the core where the old extractor broke off, I got that out. It's right here. So after I got that out, I just switched back to the regular bit, because when that broke out, it left a gap through the original hole. So I went and put this thing through all the way through. So here, that bottoms out. And picked up all the shavings with my magnet. I'm gonna go, and now that you know, I use the exact size it says, I'm gonna go ahead and just hand thread this. Well, this is awesome. This is just a great video. So the easy out broke. You know, I popped it in there, and I got it in there pretty damn good too. And I just turned it with the wrench, you know. I would turn it. If it's really, really hard, then I would just stop for a second, back it up, and then I just kind of smacked it down with the wrench a little bit, and then you know, gave it another go. And I just kind of did it nice and easy. And that's exactly how this thing broke off. It broke off nice and easy. Took a while, but I got it. So all the way through, I was able to get the screw extractor out, the second one. And then I thought, hey, maybe I'll try a third extractor. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, I got it. I just was able to drill through after that, and then I just got all the way through with a drill bit, and then just used that to kind of go around the edges. Then I put my original piece back on here, and then just cleaned it out. Finally, the nightmare is over here. I got this cleaned up really nicely, all the way down, and I put the helicoil in there, and I actually tapped it to 1/4 inch, even though it's originally a M6. As I went and got all the stuff out, the hole got a little bigger, so this still goes through the insert where the rubber is. While you got the brake clean out, another real easy job is just cleaning up this oil dipstick. So it's just got one bolt that goes here. It's a 5 millimeter Allen. Pop it in there, undo it, and then you can see where the bolt used to be. Just move it out, pull it straight up. That's it. And there's a little rubber O-ring here, and then here, this one too. I bet anything, if you've never explicitly done it, like, this thing's probably hard as a rock. You just need to use a pick tool, pull it right out, and then it actually will insert and stay in really nice and snug. So got a new one from Auto Haas AZ. I'll try to put the part numbers in the description. Got it. So here you can see all the new fasteners, all nice and shiny. Got them tightened down very nicely. Just used a small 1/4 inch with an extension. So everything is on there nice and tight. The rubber kind of mashes down a little bit to kind of give it a better seal. So everything's on there. You can see the odd one out here is the one that's tapped to 1/4 inch. M120. So I put that in there and I use the kit, the repair kit. So it's pretty easy to ID it. I mean, I usually put everything in the cardboard anyways, but yeah, this is great. So now it's time to start putting the ignition coils back on. And then I'm going to just clean up a little bit of the wiring here. Just wrap it up nice and neat with some electrical tapes. The old stuff is just kind of flaking apart. So get rid of this crap, vacuum it out, put the relay back in, and start to do the wiring harness. Once the ignition coils are back in, once the wiring harness is back in, then she should be good to go. I want to let the oil run. I cleaned up fragments. You can see here, here's what part of what was left of that bolt inside. So it's not focusing, but anyways, there's that. That's what I got out of that hole where I broke 2 extractors. And then while I was in there, I just noticed, just used like a right angle pick tool, and yeah, I found a lot of metal pieces. Then these ones are not for me, and then I don't know what this is. I found it in there, so I just kind of took some time to use the flashlight, clean out the head, all back together. So it wasn't that bad to get the wiring harness put back. I took some really good pictures, and a lot of it's pretty self-explanatory. It's just, even though this is like a newer harness, you just want to be careful with the way you turn it, and you don't want to bend it. So I was just looking at my photos to see what goes behind what, making sure to go through where the original cable tie points were. All right, so at this point I'm just going to put the battery in and see if it works. Here's the big moment. I'm not sure what that is. I guess that's the new next problem.